All right, we're gonna talk shipping, so listen up because this is super important. Shipping is one of the few advantages a brick and mortar location has over an online store. It's also a huge contributing factor as to whether or not someone decides to buy from you or start shopping someplace else. So if it's too expensive or the rates aren't competitive enough, odds are pretty darn good that you're out of luck. So how do you start? First things first, go ahead and check out what the heck your competitors are up to. Just Google them. Especially if you have a more complicated product that's super heavy or really odd and bulky. Don't reinvent the wheel. Someone somewhere out there has more than likely solved your shipping conundrum before, I promise. Checking out the competition is the first step to tweaking your rates to be competitive, which then means more sales. Now, beyond checking out the competitive landscape, here are some general directions that you can take when it comes to shipping. First, if you can afford to, offer free shipping. It's a no-brainer. If you can't offer free shipping across the board, offer free shipping over a certain threshold, like $29.99 or $49.99, whatever works for you. This can often work to increase the total value of a cart and keep people adding things to the cart to earn that free shipping. This tactic typically equals more sales, which will outweigh having to eat the shipping cost. You can also try to absorb the cost of shipping into your products. It's a good tactic, but be careful so that your product prices remain competitive. Now, if you just can't get your business numbers to support free shipping, it's okay. Price isn't everything. Some customers are willing to pay more to receive a product quickly or in the method that they want. So, expedited shipping might be worth looking into if you're trying to come up with a solution. Plus, try to offer more than one shipping option, which Bigcommerce allows for you to do really easily. Multiple options will also allow for you to get a feel for what your shoppers want so that you can make adjustments as needed. Now, if you're looking for something a little less dramatic than giving it away for free, try splitting the difference with your customers. Flat rate by product weight or order total are options that are great. You can simply calculate them to be slightly less than what you're paying. It's a really great way to undercut your competition. Actually, interesting tidbit. Last I checked, our top 15 stores here at Bigcommerce use a fixed shipping option. It's actually helping them compete with Amazon on certain items. I'm just saying. As you can see, shipping is really a marketing expenditure. Although you may not feel like it, you do have loads of options to make your customers really happy and convert them into buyers. Now, the kicker of all of this is that folks forget to write it all down. You've got to have a solid shipping and returns policy and one that's clearly displayed on your store. You can do all the research and planning in the world, but if people don't know about it, it's kind of for naught. Some tips for writing a policy are to keep it simple, outline what customers can expect from your shipping experience, and then include the estimated time of arrival. Then, just lay out what happens if someone needs to return or exchange something. A huge bonus is to try and avoid scary phrases like "you must" and "you are required." Soften the blow as best you can. Now, a returns policy is a huge contributor to whether or not someone wants to buy from you. They can't taste, touch, smell, and do all the things that they can do in an actual store. Heck, when someone does buy something in person, they may even return it. So let's face facts here. It's more than likely someone at some point is going to return something to your business. Returns and exchanges is something that newbies to e-commerce tend to forget. What the heck are you going to do when a buyer isn't happy? So to plan for a return or exchange, number 1, try not to ask too many questions. Find out what the issue is behind the return or exchange and just move on. Number 2, include whatever is needed for a return in the box when you actually ship it. It's a small thing, but it's going to make a huge impact. Number 3, train your staff. This means they won't have to ask questions, they can just apply the policy and do right by the customer. No questions. Number 4, make the process as simple as possible for you on the back end and for your customer. Always strive to make it a smooth experience. Great, that should get you started with a solid shipping policy. That's what it's all about, keeping it simple and making sure to do right by your customers. Keep chugging on with Bigcommerce University. We've got loads of tips and best practices coming at you.